October Red Boxing, here with Conah and his trainer. We've got Wolverhampton in the house. I've just been speaking to your opponent, true sensation, Samuel Antwi, who you're scheduled to fight on December the 11th. Talk to us about that.
Yeah. I'm excited for it. It's going to be a big fight. He's going to come to have a go. I feel like I got his beating in every department, to be honest. But hopefully he comes and has a go, and we'll see how it goes.
When you say you reckon you got the beating of him, how are you going to do that? Well, with his fight style.
If he's going to come and fight how he's fought, how we've seen him fight, that come forward aggression and just meet me in the middle, that's going to play right into my hands, which but that's my game. Do you know what I mean? So I'll be happy to stand and trade with him, and I'll come out on top on that one. So, but if he wants to box, we can box. You know what I mean? Any way he wants to approach it, we're ready.
How have you been training in the gym, and what have you been doing to prepare for your opponent?
I think the main thing is getting the quality of sparring in. I think you look at your opponents and you look at what the sparring partners are out there, and you try and bring them in to the best of what Samuel Antwi does, and bring the opponents in that can actually replicate that. So we've been doing that. We've been working on little things in the gym, little cute things that we think we need to take us that next level, and the things that we need to bring to the table to beat Antwi on the night. That's what we've been doing in the gym.
And an experienced coach, because you've also got Jose Stewart, a heavyweight that's due to make his debut, I think on the 25th, Thursday the 25th. So how does your style then help develop? I mean, with completely different weights. They say that some coaches are better at developing certain weights. So how do you then have that flexibility to be able to train a heavyweight fighter and then a lighter weight fighter?
You've got to be open-minded. You can't be a coach that just goes in there and thinking this is the way I'm going to coach one fighter and coach the others. I've got welterweights in the gym who will train completely different to the way I train Conah. And as for the heavyweight, it is a totally different ball game to any other weight division. Which, as you can imagine, being so big, they can't do the things that the lighter lads can do. So yeah, you just slow things down a bit more. You work on different things, aspects of their training. You train the program up. Each fighter's got their own core condition sessions in, the foundation sessions where they all train together. Then they've also got the individual sessions where we do separately, where we work to what I believe they need to bring to the table on fight night.
And talking about the confidence that you're having in your fighter to beat Samuel, you said certain of the tactics that you've done is to bring fighters in with a similar style. Do you find that sometimes planning for a fight, sometimes it might go your way? He might switch his style. Like you said, if he's known to do what he usually does, pressure, aggressive, come forward, trade. What then if he tries to box you? How do you think you're going to combat that?
I've been chasing guys down my whole career, do you know what I mean? So I'm no stranger to walking someone down, cutting the ring off and walking them onto shots. So, like I say, I'm prepared, we're prepared for anything that he brings to the table. That's it, yeah, so I'm happy to whatever he wants to bring, we'll beat him to it.
And it's his first defence of his belt, which would be a massive achievement. English welterweight title. Forgive me if I got that wrong. But then where do you plan to go with that? Because obviously you'll defend. Is there a rematch clause?
I don't think there is a rematch clause in it. We're just going to this fight is what we've got in our minds, and this is what all we're thinking about at the minute, and we're not looking past him. And yeah, beat him, and then we'll discuss where we're going. And but obviously, like I say, it's on a big stage. I perform there. That door's open for me, and then I'm going to take that with both hands, and we'll move forward and go on to the next fight, whoever they put in front of me.
So from the coach then, I mean, where do you want to see your fighter progress? I know, like you said, he can't look past his opponent. We've seen what happened. Look at the weekend. Look at, Kid Galahad that was winning that fight very, very comfortably and had us all on the floor thinking, where on earth did that come from? So I appreciate that you can't look past your opponent. But what are your future plans for your fighter?
To be honest, I don't want to look past Samuel Antwi either. I want to get the job done with Samuel Antwi, get the big win, and then we'll sit down and have a look at what options are out there. In my eyes, he will be English champion then, so hopefully it opens up a few doors and a few promotion companies possibly want to get involved with Conah, as he does sell a lot of tickets. I don't know if you saw his last fight at Wolverhampton, it was absolutely unbelievable. The atmosphere in there was crazy. I think there's about 1,000 people in there at the end, all just cheering Conah on. So get Samuel Antwi out of the way, get a win there, and then we take it from there. But we're not looking past him by all means. He's a good fighter. He's English champion, the young Lions. So I really do think Conah and Sam will steal the show. Forget about the Eubank Williams fight, because that's a massive fight and it's going to explode. But I honestly think that you got mini Eubank and you got mini Williams fight that's before it, and I think that's going to steal the show on Sky Sports.
So then pulling it back to you then, what does it mean to you? Like you said, you know, you've been in the small hall show, and I'm really passionate about the small hall because that's how the fighters initially get out there. That's how they get to showcase their skills, where there might be, you know, a promoter or a manager lurking in the background looking for some talent. So what does it mean to you to be able to then get on the main stage and really get involved in a good fight, which it will be a good fight with the both of you? And then what does that mean for you as in terms of progression? Like you said, you're a ticket seller. So this could mean a promoter could say, you know what, ticket seller, won the fight. So what does it mean to you?
Yeah, it's everything. Like you say, it's the biggest platform I fought on. I just feel like I'll rise to it because I love the boys, I love the atmosphere, the shouting and the crowds. I mean, I think the bigger show, the best you see of me. And you'll see that on December 11th. But like you say, going back to the small shows, obviously I won't be here today without them, and we've had some of our best nights on the small shows, and that last one was just absolutely ridiculous. I just loved every second of it. So yeah, but it's nights like that leads to nights like this, and after December the 11th, people will start taking me serious, and I'll be one to look at in the welterweight division for sure, definitely.
You'll be knocking on some doors. Do you want to shout out your sponsors? Let us know what your social media pages are so people can get behind you. I know sometimes us up north, we're a bit slow on getting behind each other. We'd prefer to support someone else out of town, and then when our town starts to pop, oh yeah, I know him. So do you want to shout out your socials so no one's got no excuse from now?
Yeah, I'm Conah Walker. It's spelled a bit different, Conah. So yeah, just check it out, Facebook, Instagram, and obviously, like you say, thanks to all my sponsors that have consistently backed me from the start. And you know, like you say, that you can't do half the things you do without the sponsors. So yeah, big up to them, man.
Yeah, an RG Box Fit.
RG Box Fit.
RG Box Fit on Instagram, get that in. Get them numbers up. I want to catch Conah up. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, it's great.
No problem. October Red Boxing. Gentlemen, thank you very much for your time.
Hi, and thank you for watching October Red Boxing. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. You can also find us on Instagram at October Red Boxing and on Twitter, October Red UK. And remember, at October Red, we stay ready.